last one that I remember, well, 2 times ago, I flew a double Star Fortress, and it was Paige Tycho, Cat, and then it was Jarek Yeager, and I was like, I have flown none of these pilots before, but I'll play it.
Why not?
Yeah.
Except like we give you like tie swarms or like mining guild swarms, like
Oh,
ugh.
man. The
Ugh.
first two that I played was a Mining Guild Swarm and then a TIE Swarm, and I was
I
like,
know,
I
I
am.
felt bad, man. It's like you chose poorly, but you didn't know what you were choosing. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like what AMG wants, you know. I'm just doing what AMG wants. Like Matt, we know list building is a part of the game, but we want you to roll a die. Whatever result you get, you got to pick from one of these custom curated lists that we've given you, and it's like Zyrtic with like delayed fuses, and like it's like, what is this shit?
I will. I won't say praise them, but applaud them, because moving to the not deficit scoring, I've been using a lot of the like 1 point EPTs, novice technician on rack. That was something I probably would have never used.
I'm traumatized. I'm traumatized. I'm shaking. I'm shaking. I'm
Yeah.
shaking. Hearing about novice technician.
Yeah, but playing against yeah, I probably cleared like 3 or 4 crits per
Oh man, I
uh,
can't
uh,
believe I couldn't lay more crits into that thing. Like how? How did I fail so miserably at that? I'm like,
I mean, Clint apparently did it for you because he laid like 8 crits
he
into
killed
rack.
him
So
so fast. I'm like, what? What?
yeah,
So these guys don't know the context. Matt and I played in a tournament in Arkansas. Shout out to Wolf Squadron. Shout out to Kier Heil for hosting us with amazing prizes. We had a blast. Matt and I both played each other at the end of Swiss round 4, and then we made top 8. I played Matt twice, and Matt was playing Vader Rack, and Rack had Novice Technician, Seismic
Dauntless and
Charges,
yeah,
Dauntless, and Hull Upgrade, right?
yeah, something
Anything
like that.
else? BT1, was that on there
BT,
still?
yeah, I don't.
You
Yeah,
never used
yeah.
it, did you?
I used it, but very rarely
Right.
because you weren't
Yeah.
stressed a lot of the times when rack had a shot. So
That's true. Yeah, you were shooting Luke a lot. But anyways, I had Luke, Gavin, and a rogue squadron escort. They had like elusive and all that. It was basically a hard hit a list to deal damage to. That was the point. And they dealt a lot of crits too. And every time I dealt a crit to rack, Matt would just use novice technician, roll a non-hit result, and flip the card for free. And it doesn't have to be only repairable cards. It's just any card you can flip it over.
yeah,
And it helped. I mean, man, I've never seen a more tremendous value in
yeah.
a game than what you got for novice technician.
Yeah, the
Both of
amount
our
of
games.
I cleared a couple different
Like
what
weapons
the
failure comes to mind. Blinded, you're like, nah.
I was thinking the one I was thinking. Well, it has yeah. I was what's the non-repairable one that's turns damage engine? I
Yeah,
cleared a couple of those. Looks like
yeah.
we're so we should probably talk about the game.
That's fine. I mean, we're coming in on an engage right now. Yeah, I guess it's our excuse is that people always just talk about the game. So hey, why not give people
No,
something different? But talk about the game already. All right,
I
what do you
was
think about
say-
this
I
engage?
was just because it looks like we might have an engagement sometime
Yeah.
soon.
I think this coming engage, Zori's probably gonna have maybe not.
She just moved in that position. That's
Yeah.
why I was thinking.
Obi has not moved yet. No, Zori is. Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Obi did
think
move.
Zori moved after him.
First player is supposed to be
Yeah,
Scott, so
and
it
there
should
goes
be.
Anakin, and we'll get posted. Um,
So what do you think of this Poe? What do you think of the non-Pover drive? Do you think Pover drive's the way to go these days, or
Overdrive is definitely the way to go, but I mean, obviously Carson Ray has been doing fantastic with it. He won one of the Galaxies recently, and he also was on Team America, and he was doing fantastic there too. So, and that was without Poverdrive.
yeah?
So it's still good. He just needed to come down like a few points in cost, and he did, and that has made all the difference. He can
Yeah.
fit into more squads.
Yeah, I mean, Poe has always been really good, so I was worried about him going down like too much because he's always been so good. Getting two actions every turn is just
Yeah.
I mean, what can you say? It's
Yeah.
strong.
I am curious. Drew's got a little out of his like Zori is way out there, and
Yeah, I would think that ZZ's got to be coming in behind to help out, but I
yeah.
ZZ is marksmanship, which is interesting in advanced optics. I think it's just a throw-in extra point there. You needed to get 200.
Yeah. I'm Rose. Rose is a little out of position to be super help. Super? Yeah, super. Super
English.
helpful. I mean, maybe she can come in for help clean up afterwards, but
Yep.
yeah, I'm a little worried for
Well,
Zori sitting out there.
Well, okay, you're just dealing with CLT Obi, right? You're okay for this next turn, but you do need to correct this fast. I agree with you. But thankfully, most of Scott's pieces are all up at the top, middle of the board right now. So they'll come in, but he's got one more round in him to correct, for Drew to correct here. Looks like heavily favoring the resistance here, though. 3 times more bets for the resistance. 1 minute and 12 seconds left. If you haven't bet, you can. You're not using real money, folks. Twitch would never endorse real gambling. It's just 312 credits. You can also do things like redeem Drew if you wanted to spend credits on our redeems.
Wow.
Drew just saying wow because it's all Drew. That's his like trademark line. No one else. Owen Wilson is actually still battling a lawsuit with Drew right now because of that. So, and here we go. 1 bank barrel roll. Very cagey. Republic, they don't tend to be so conservative with their maneuvers.
Yeah, it's just those poor VT or blue. You know what they're called, torrents. VT19, V19 torrent. That's what it is. They just
whereas the decimator's BT49, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what that is? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it does not have a good dial, and him linking into the evade on that blue one means that doesn't have very many options the next turn.
Dagon J1, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. Getting us to over 610. Let's see if we can hit 700 in a few months. That'd be awesome.
Wow! So you're actually staying above 600, not just doing that.
Dude,
dance.
it was horrible for I think it was 6 weeks. We were just threading the needle of being above and below 600.
Yeah,
but we made it.
I remember every time I watched, it was we're still going for that. we did last stream.
I mean, I
did
gotta
the stream before that.
I gotta hand it to the community that supports us here. Thank you for thanking me for streaming X. I'm super happy to do it. Thanks for stopping by. That people are supporting with subscriptions, gifting subs, watching, chatting, all those things are so awesome. It's just great to be here. But it is interesting that the follower stuff is just kind of just completely deadened. You look at how many followers GSP has, which I work for, so you think that some people might know me, some people might not, because I'm not in front of the camera. But they have thousands of followers. So I'm hey, we can get to 700, 800 people. And it's nah, your community is 600. That's as far as we're going to go. All right, well, that's fine. It's 600 is a lot of people, so it's a lot of people. So I'm not really complaining. I just think it's kind of interesting. It sounds like a complaint. It's kind of a complaint. But
let's see if he turns Zori.
Is he going to try to boost here?
Looks like it. He's hunting an Obi.
Yeah. Man. Originally, this list had Lulo and APT Poverdrive, but he switched out. I told him it would be better to switch out for ZZ because Lulo will take damage. ZZ will be much harder to hit.
I think you boost here, and that gives you a calculate, and you take a pot shot at Obi, but a pot shot's better than nothing.
Yeah.
And puts the pressure on. Get your free calculate.
Yeah, I mean, Drew's taking advantage of this window that he has where everyone else is far away, trying to get some damage in. Anakin says, "Don't worry, Master, I'll be right there. I don't like sand." He just does not like sand, but he may spend one force to not like sand.
Not like sand. And
but what's Rose Why Rose? What are you doing there?
Yeah, we'll see where Poe ends up, but it's going to be a little complicated for what,
But maybe a talon roll?
Nah, I mean,
a talon roll would probably hit the debris. No, just a hard turn.
Yeah, and this is what I meant by it's going to be a little complicated because I don't think Poe can boost, so that basically means that Rose is bumping pretty much no matter what. But that
looks like it.
She's your cheapest piece. She still has a little bit of passive mod. Should somebody be able to come in on her, The only person that I think that would be doing that would, and I guess Obi could strike from behind, but Obi's got problems
Yeah,
to deal with.
Obi is pretty much hung out to dry here. This is interesting. I wonder if Scott maybe intentionally is trying to use him as bait, but very much far away from everyone else.
Yeah.
Range 2. This ain't a total pot shot from Zori. So this is going to be 2-on-3.
First shot of the game.
Good. Our first catch of the day. Here we go. Here's that shot from Zori for just natty 2. And Obi-Wan is gonna take. Oh, okay.
Nope.
It was cocked, but it was an eyeball result. So he's safe. That would have been a bummer taking damage there.
But the way to look at that is you got Obi to burn through all of his force. That's got to take that as a win.
Yeah, not great, Bob.
Not great, Bob. Not great, Bob.
Redeem Bob.
Not great, Bob.
But no,
he's trapped now.
Yeah, you could either collapse with all three, your both your I5s and then Poe, or you could just do the two I5s and then have Poe threaten Anakin, and if Anakin tries to come in there to flank, and yeah, it doesn't seem like a good place to be in for Deslin.
Always, what was it? Always on the move. Always on the move.
Always on the move.
Yeah, Obi needs to hello there out of this thing.
Yeah.
So he's got 4 total hit points, just the 1 shield. So if he's getting shot more than once, I'm scared. I'm very scared for Obi. Poe will move after him, of course, because he is an I6, so that's something to keep in mind as well. I would be shocked if we don't see it too hard from Poe here.
The too hard, or like I said, if you wanna keep Anakin honest, you could just one bank towards the rest of the fleet, the Republic fleet.
Yeah. But then do you feel like Poe would be hung out to dry because then he'd have to come back in?
Poe can manage himself if he's only taking that one shot, and like the torrents, they're not going to be able to get around. Like Poe can outmaneuver a torrent. It'd be basically just Lumi and Anakin that would be problems. And
so you're saying torrents aren't better than Poe?
I'm saying torrents aren't better than a lot.
You heard it here. This is wow, guys. Clip that. That needs to go on the news. Matt Carey's reputation is destroyed after that statement. Torrents are not better than Poe. Local area man, X-Wing players says outrageous statement live on stream. Be like an Onion article, but for X-Wing.
Yeah. But I think you just keep pursuing fast with Zori here. You could 2-bank or 3-bank either one, and then
because Zori's moving last.
Yeah, just 2 straight with ZZ, and just whatever Obi's doing, you. Oh, we got a systems phase barrel roll.
Might be we see 4 forward or 5 forward from Annie there. We'll see how aggressive he gets.
Establishing some locks.
Yeah, grab some locks while you can. No one's going to shoot at you.
Yep.
Should have a lock range as well there. The dials are being annoying as usual. So, a couple tokens there on Zori. We do have a bingo card, guys. Just one more reminder there that it is in our Discord. So go ahead and play along with us here.
But even the torrents taking locks on Zori. Zori with a 3-bank and a boost, and it's a white boost, can pretty much outmaneuver those guys as well, which is weird saying that with a Y-wing.
Right.
Got a bump from Lumi.
I gotta say, after I've played more Dutch recently, I think he's the only Y-wing I'm willing to play.
Well, Republic's got Broadside, and Broadside is.
I don't see him much anymore. Do you?
Yeah.
Do you see Broadside a lot still?
No.
I don't know what happened to Broadside. Is the game? It is not. So our league. So last night we did play with the new test rules. A block there. Well done. But because of our league and for consistency's sake with how everyone else is playing, we are not using the test rules. We're using the rules that people have been kind of using community-wide, which is determining first player once and before the game begins. So it's not official, so we're not gonna just because they floated an idea out there doesn't mean we have to kind of bend to that yet. So no fluid first player for this game, or for our league games, rather. There is what was that, a 3 forward there? Not too fast.
Says it's the chat says 5 straight. Didn't look like it was that fast.
It didn't look that fast.
Let's
it's
see.
Probably the angle.
Did Poe? There you go.
Nice.
Focus target lock, and you gonna APT him? Is it range 1?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Unless you could still boost target lock, right? What's the league? The league, we have our 3-1-2 league. It's just our Discord community playing in a competitive 6-game league with a top 8 playoff. So exclamation point league if you want to see who's playing. And we don't have all the lists in there because the lists can change. They can change their list every week, but they have to play at least 2 different lists. So
okay, so Poe did
just
target lock focus. So let's see how big a trouble Anakin's in. It is range 2. He's lucky that he's not getting APT'd. See who he shoots at.
The side. What do you mean by sideboards? We have custom named sideboards for each player. Their names. I don't know.
So they mentioned in one of the streams that they wanted to do sideboards like you could swap out pilots and stuff like that. But they haven't really said anything enough for us to.
Oh, I'm sorry, I misunderstand. So
that's my guesses. I mean, maybe he did mean your sideboards are really cool.
No, I think he said so. No sideboards or anything fancy. It was like
okay, yeah, no.
Oh, some people trying out the upgrades, etc.
So we got a whiff from Anakin, but now Poe is shooting back. Fully modded.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate the compliment on the sideboards. I try to keep it, I like to make the players feel special. They're playing on our stream. They're special. They are special. So, Poe with 2? Is that what I'm seeing right now?
I don't think he's rolled yet.
Oh, yes. He has, but he's thinking about spending the focus. I don't see why not, right? You got shot at already.
It doesn't say that he's rolled yet. Oh, well.
I guess he did.
Yeah, I guess
Anakin says, screw you, Poe, I'm fine.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not taking damage. No, thank you.
Feel special, look special, play special. That is the 3-1-2 motto. Brand new. I will give you royalties for that.
I like that. I think you should take
Feel
it.
special. Here at 3-1-2, we emphasize 3 things. Feel special, look special, and what's the last one? Play special. I already forgot them. Oh, man. 2 evades. Are you saying that Obi might get out of this?
Yeah.
Obi will get out of this. Hello, Obi-Wan. Well done. Okay. And now we tango because the torrents are coming in. The ever so terrifying torrents. Matt said earlier, and I quote, the greatest ship in the game coming in to deal some wreak some havoc, to deal some damage. There's a eyeball and a crit. Reroll for nothing. And plenty.
All right, now we're getting in the thick of it.
Oh, yes. We're very much in the thick of it now. Well, Matt, it's been good having you, man. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it.
Always cool to be on. I appreciate you, and I appreciate
we appreciate. We appreciate.
Yes. I appreciate, yes.
Did you ever watch Curb Your Enthusiasm? I've asked so many people this question. But...
No, I don't. It was HBO, right? That was on HBO.
Yeah, it was on HBO.
I didn't have it, and I'm sure I could get it now, but it was when it was airing. It was just I don't have the ability to watch.
There's a bit where they make fun of people saying I appreciate it. It's like a thank you. Yeah. You know, it just reminds me of that. It's like, why does everyone have to say that? Why do they always say it's so insincere? What does that mean?
So, going off of that, what I appreciate about that show is the joke, the meme joke where like they cut to the credits of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh yeah,
I think
it's a
that's
staple.
yeah. I understand. Like without seeing the show, I understand the joke, and it's pretty funny.
It's like Curb Your, and then it's anything, right? It's like
Yeah.
Curb Your. Yeah, it's so good. Pretty good. You can actually redeem Curb. If you didn't know, you can redeem Curb.
I did not know.
That one needs to be used more. I think it's gonna be relevant when it comes to certain situations in X-Wing. Just feeling like Larry David there.
Yeah. So I think Poe may abandon the fight on Anakin and just do a 2-bank and see who he can harass.
Oh sure, yeah.
While Anakin goes off to, maybe make Rose unhappy.
So there you go. Thank you, NW Vader. Larry David. So is Luminara's ability just defensive, or can she affect attack dice too? Let me have to double check here. So while friendly ship at range 0 to 2 defends, it just defends. If it's not in the attacker's bullseye, you can spend a force to change a crit to a hit or a hit to an eyeball. So you're basically nerfing an attack.
Yeah. But most of these ships on the resistance side shouldn't have a problem of having a eyeball modifier. And little turn down crits, but yeah, we'll see. I think Zori can get away with doing a 2 hard and just really potentially ionizing that gentleman Kenobi there.
Hello, DJ, or D Zoom Out. How's it going? Shout out to our Canadian friends. We have a Canadian playing right now. Scott is in Canada, and I would know this because I write a lot of prize envelopes to Canada, especially to Scott. Hey, Scott, Sorry. That's actually Canadian's favorite pilot is Zori.
Zori.
Oh, a bad joke, but it felt so good.
Do you think that Obi's going to turn in, or do you think he's going to go fast and try and threaten Poe, or what do you think is going to go on here? Because he's a lot less threatened now because he's got an escape vector. He can go straight and get away from.
I think maybe trying to sneak a CLT on Poe, or at least set up an opportunity for it, would be a good call. I've only been to Canada once. I went to Victoria. I thought it was beautiful, but it was also very touristy because it was a stop for a cruise that I went on with my parents years ago.
Oh,
but it was very nice. I'd love to go to Canada, steal some free healthcare, bring it back with me. That's how that works, right?
Yeah. Just put them in your pockets.
Exactly. Wherever you could fit it. Just take that free healthcare, bring it back with you. But betting, it's too late for betting. Actually, you know what? I can reopen it here. I'm going to reopen it. Colfax, how's it going? If you haven't bet, now is the time. Get your bets in, folks. Get your bets in here. Give me all your money. Lose it all.
Yeah. No damage has been done, so yeah.
Yeah. Get your bets in. No damage done. Vancouver is one of my favorite cities, yeah. I've only ever been to Vancouver, Washington, which is not nearly the same thing. It's very boring, but it's where my family lives, so. Not too boring.
Rose getting that bump?
Not the same. I know it's not the same. I just said it's boring. Okay, Luminara, coming in. You already got your bet in, I believe. Yep, you're good.
That's the 5 straight from Obi.
Right. Closing betting. Betting's closed. Montreal here. Cool. I miss the Expos, man. Then you got to bring back the Expos. Get baseball back in Montreal, you know?
That sky blue uniform.
Oh, they're so awesome, man. Good stuff. I mean, we deserve more than the Blue Jays. I'll say that. 'Cause no offense to Blue Jays fans out there. If you're a Blue Jays fan, I don't mean a ton of offense, but they're a little
Not
toxic. They're a little toxic.
They're also not making too many waves right now, so
They're not. No,
Yeah.
they're not. Also because it's hard for a bird to make waves. Matt, it's something that the ocean does naturally.
you say that, but the Cardinals do it so often. So
Damn it. I hate the Cardinals so much. Curse the Cardinals as a Cubs fan. Ah! Rumors that Tampa Bay
Boosting
would
out,
interesting. Okay, ZZ.
or barrel rolling out rather. Not sure I follow, but
Wow. Okay.
he's committing to that Poe. He wants.
I like this, man. This is gonna be a good game. I'm
What's-
excited.
a piece of the Poe Dameron pie.
Not only appreciated but excited.
Oh, will he evade?
Did he do a K turn?
Yeah, but
But Obi, right?
He used
No.
the Obi ability.
Oh no, he used his own ability, didn't he? He did. He used
Yeah,
his
that's.
own.
I'm sorry.
That's
yeah.
it's all right. You're just perma-banned.
Yeah.
Even though I made the same mistake.
And Poe opts out. He's like,
Yeah,
nope, I
Drew
see
saw
that
that
trap. I'm gone.
Yeah, probably boost. There you go. Man, I wish that the T65 had the native boost.
Yeah. That and just I wish they had the bullseye capability that
Yep.
that the T70s have. If you have somebody bullseye, you still get full.
Here's a
mods.
shot for Mannequin. Just one hit. That's not going to do it. And already an eyeball result. You spend that focus. You're good.
I think you spend it because like
Lumi will shoot you, but yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, Lumi and Obi.
Oh!
They're not strong shots.
Obi does have him in range. That's going to be 2. Hit crit. This is a chance to get a shield into Poe here. Poe rolls
That's
one of a. That's one shield. On to Poe Dameron. I'm going to reorder the ships here on the overlay to have Anakin at the top.
Let's see if Zori can ionize Anakin Skywalker here.
Colfax, you bet.
Then that calculate.
Where does stream up say you have? Oh, did you not bet? I thought you bet.
Take it. Anakin spending force, spending evade, getting out of everything.
Oh, all right, Colfax. I'll open it up for you to get your bet in real quick. Get your bet in. Hurry. Do it. Do it. Here we go. So one shield down on Poe so far. This is the shot from Lumi, obstructed. Range 3? Yeah, range 3.
Oh man,
my.
unlucky.
Poe. Oh my Poe.
Oh my god.
They're eating her. And they're gonna eat me. Oh my god. I think you have to bet still, Colfax. I didn't see a receipt for your bet. There you go. Alright, now I'm closing it again.
Rose Tycho taking a
Internet being weird as usual, man. I'm right there with you. Blanks.
should get one reroll because Poe was in the arc, but
Just doesn't care.
doesn't care.
Just
Well,
feeling
maybe-
deflated after that.
Maybe Poe wasn't. Either way, you probably weren't going to get anything. But she's in a better position now. She can put some blocks in. Maybe oh well, you can't coordinate the Poe. He's stressed. But yeah. Get in there, double calculate for yourself. So I like the threat of Zori's ion cannon, but she
She ain't using it for a while.
Yeah, she only used it once, and like for her to get back in the game, she really has to do, point her front, or point in her front arc, and that's just not as good.
I gotta say, this is a bit of a mess for Drew right now. It's everything is just not where it's supposed to be. And Scott is kind of regrouped really well. Obi was right there in the fray and didn't take a damage. Anakin's behind Rose here. It could be worse, but it's not. It definitely, I think, is leaning in Scott's favor, at least for this next turn. We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's going to use Obi to 5 forward and like I think a 5 forward and boost can block pose too hard, and then just use everybody else to pun, or at least Anakin and Lumi to try and punish. Lumi's too hard and boost might block too,
I don't think a 5 forward and a boost is gonna get that far to block it too hard. Honestly,
Yeah.
I remember when he did a 5 forward and he barely moved.
Yeah,
Like,
it just switching between
I
real
know, I'm
life
right there
and
with you,
digital.
man.
I don't know. Does it do that?
So one thing I'm really jealous about everyone that plays X-Wing in St. Louis and also your guys' group is that you guys get plenty of games in every week, real in-person games. What's the number that you say on average that you're playing right now?
So at the Thursday night at Miniature Market, we're probably getting at least 10 people.
Wow, nice.
And then on Friday nights, that one's kind of hard to say because we have a Hotak that plays. Here's the Aturi cluster, so it's like those are people, but they're not playing standard. So
Right.
we'll get between 4 and 6 on Friday night, and then there's a Monday night that I don't go to because it's like a 45-minute drive for me. So I'm like, I'll pass on that one. So, but that one might get a few people. I hear that they're getting more people back because there was an influx of Armada when the Clone Wars era stuff came out, and
I see.
the people that swapped over are now swapping back to X-Wing. So maybe that one will pop back up again. I don't know.
So 4 to 5 games a week, maybe you're playing, like on average.
For me, I probably get 2 on Thursday and then 1 or 2 on Friday.
That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah. So get plenty of practice, and if I really wanted more, I could get more. But typically on Thursday, I'm burnt out after 2. I want to go home because I got work in the morning. So
right. Yeah, I feel 2 is a really good number for me for a game night.
Yep.
It feels like you're getting enough for your time, right? When you get 2 in.
He turned away with Rose. I wonder if he thought Anakin was gonna systems phase boost, and he thought he would lose his action if he didn't. ZZ just cloaked, so
ZZ grabs a sensor scrambler card.
yeah.
He's just like, is that a cloak? Oh, that should be there. All right, Rose barrel rolls. Is that red? It should be red, right?
I believe it is.
Do you get backaches, Matt? Boy, do I try my best to be mindful of my posture, but it is hard to not do that power pose where you're kind of hovering over the table with your back bent over.
I definitely was getting it when we restarted because my body was, not used to doing that anymore.
Yeah.
I imagine if I get to like a 6-round tournament, I definitely will get that way again. But for 2 rounds,
clears. Oh my god, that clears.
Yeah, my body has reacclimated, so right now it's okay. And I sit down at the beginning of a match, until we start actually getting into the scrum of it. We have chairs there, so.
I put a weightlifter belt. Nice.
Yeah, get one of those. Essentially weight girdle.
Yeah.
Imagine we'll see a focus boost here. Yeah.
ZZ.
Then we'll see Zori. Probably 3 bank and then
Good
boost.
call. There's the boost you called. Gonna take a calculate for the boost.
That's a fast Y-wing.
And didn't see that we don't see a 5-4. We see a bank here from Anakin. It looks like a 3 bank from Anakin. Taking an evade. Rose will not have a shot, it doesn't look like. On him, at least.
Poe's got it too hard, right?
Yeah, I would be shocked if it was anything else. He does okay, he banks.
Maybe he thought that somebody was going to try and block him. I think you just boost.
If you boost to the down and to the right, will that give you enough room to too hard down the next turn?
You'll let it rock.
Yeah, I think
you'll
so.
let it rock.
Yeah, so he's gonna have to go turn away.
But he can spend a charge to barrel roll. Oh wait, he didn't do the foils. Never mind. He can't spend a charge to barrel roll.
He can't barrel roll.
Also, I don't know if that rock would hit.
Oh,
But...
he does tap unobstructed there on the blue torrent. But don't worry, guys. Dedicated is going to save the day here. No chance Poe deals damage to this torrent. There's a whole lot of nothing. Here we go with Obi. Looks like CLT. It is CLT. So add the eyeball result here with calibrated laser targeting. That's going to be spend the focus for 4. Rose taking at least 2 here. And oh my God, Rose. So
nice
just
luck.
Yeah. So half points at least, but that is a dirt cheap half points. It is going to be 17 points going to Scott here. First points scored, 17-0. Scott now leads with 34 minutes left in the game. Zori Bliss now has a couple options, 2 range 2 options.
I think
Anakin or Obi?
I think you got to shoot at Obi because with the force and the evade...
Yeah. No chance on two dice that you deal damage to Anakin. I just don't see it. Are you doing 0 evade through gas clouds? Is that official? So we are going to be doing that.
That one actually has hit the rule.
That has hit the rules. So we're referencing the rule book, and also this random player order has been being determined by the community before the test rules came out, because again, those aren't in the rule book, so no one has to play that way. So that's why we're not going to play that way. They just floated the idea.
Shooting at Obi?
Yeah, not an issue in this game. Good question, though.
Calculate.
Luminara says, hello, how are you? 1 hit. Obi. Force for 1. Yep. That's the thing. So with Drew's list, there's a lot of ships that just have 2. The only ship with 3 attack dice is Poe.
Yeah.
Does that matter? I mean, sure, Obi, and Anakin don't have 3, but CLT and stuff will give those opportunities.
There's a good shot.
Luminara.
It's gonna
rolls.
Blank evade. And he's taking evade.
Reroll with Rose for 2.
There's a reroll with
dedicated. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong ship. Dedicated. Clutch. Here we go. Range 3 into ZZ. No chance to deal damage because ZZ is just a beast. Although she doesn't have a token, does she? No, she does. She's fine. She's good.
Which do you spend? He's spending the evade. And still taking 1 shot from the... What is that?
Just
orange.
Ouch.
Orange blue squad.
Yeah. ZZ gets the evades.
Yeah, plenty.
So, how do you feel so far about what we've seen? I know it's, Scott has the lead right now, but Rose has no shot, right? So
I really don't like where Poe is at, but Rose can coordinate to Poe to ensure that he gets something, so she could just 1 forward or 1 bank, and unless Anakin does a barrel roll, which I don't think he will, or system space barrel roll.
Yeah.
If Zori can get to the point where she ionizes one of the 2 aces on the Republic, I will feel better about Drew's position.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like he's in a bad spot because he's only really lost half points on Rose and almost on Poe, but Poe's a big boy. He can handle himself.
Yeah, but Poe's also the most expensive ship in this list too, so you have to be careful here. Although you're not really worried about being hunted if you're Drew, at least with Poe, right? Because of where everyone is facing. Anakin's the only one that could hit you, could tap you for damage.
Yeah, and ZZ's in a good spot to capitalize because those torrents aren't in a great spot. I mean, they could K-turn, but I mean, it doesn't seem like a good call.
Yeah, and David, we did use the single die roll off at the beginning of the game. That's just what we're gonna be doing. It's fine. I actually would be 100% fine if they just kept it as that. If they just it's fine with me. It's not a big deal.
So I think the thing that Drew has working him against them most is right now we only have about 30 minutes
Yeah,
left.
there's a lot of time that's been spent, and only now, just recently, have we gotten some points.
Yeah.
So it's been a slow game for sure.
Yeah. It was 15 minutes past before they even got a shot.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's the thing that's hurting them the most.
And those are the kind of X-Wing games that I feel like don't feel like a complete X-Wing game when like not even one, or like only one ship has been removed, or not even a ship has been removed. It's like, really, we're gonna end with that, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's hard to get total destruction, but it should feel like a lot has been destroyed, right, by the end
Yeah.
of the game.
Well, that was so. Told you I've been testing Vader, lists for Alderaan, and that was one of the matches that I had. Vader didn't get a full string the entire time, and I was shooting against 1 agility and 2 agility ships, and was just plinking off 1 damage each time.
Man,
And they were doing the same thing back, so it was just like at the end of the game, I think 2 ships had been destroyed, and it was like, this is weird.
yeah, it feels weird. It almost feels wrong depending on what you're
Yeah.
playing, what
Yeah.
you're playing with.
It was just a slap fight the entire time. It's like,
Slap fight.
yeah.
But yeah, all right, here we go. So very methodical here. I wouldn't say anyone's slow playing, but it's been a slow game because both of them have their own. They're both kind of matching each other's pace here, I think, with
Yeah.
the dial setting. So as long as that's the case, I don't really consider there to be slow play. If one person's been waiting 5 minutes and they've had their dial set, then that is slow play. So
Let us see what is going on now. So we did have the torrents turn in.
yep, taking the focus. Here goes Rose.
Probably see a coordinate here.
Ooh, a coordinated barrel roll? That fit? A barrel roll down? Is that what you should do with Poe, though?
I mean,
Probably
he
not.
could do either.
I mean, just Poe just doesn't have a great lane if he does try to give him the room. So he is. That's exactly what he's gonna do. All right.
Now, he's
Poe's
gonna
gonna Poe.
He's gonna Poe off of that. I would say probably get a focus and then decide later. Oh no, he's boosting.
He boosts.
That is interessante. Lumi.
And all of a sudden, Poe could just kill Lumi if he gets into range 1.
Obi turning in.
Zori. Ooh, a 1 bank from Zori looks mighty good here.
I would imagine he probably thought to do like a 1 forward because that would keep the ion turret pointed that direction.
Yeah,
And
but
then-
I mean, but you gotta agree, a 1 bank looks really good for Zori. He's contemplating if he wants to fine-tuned here.
Oh, he can't. She's stressed. There's nothing to contemplate. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Oh, with
looking
Obi.
at Obi. I was still looking at Luminara. It's like, duh.
Yeah.
I failed you again.
I have failed you.
You
I have
me
failed.
for the last time.
Yeah. Vader just force choking everybody in X-Wing, just like flies by their cockpit and force chokes them. Bye.
What?
Man, this is taking a long time. All right, here we go.
Oh,
5
nice straight
forward.
here.
Did a 5 forward here was easy. Probably
Focus,
rotating.
rotate.
Yep.
Zori doing that 1 bank.
The other way though. Okay,
Yeah.
I wanted it to the left. Would have looked mighty good to the left.
He could probably barrel roll, and that
could.
would give him a calculate and get him out
And
of
ion
arc.
and ion
get-
range 1.
Yep, and get him out of get him to range 3 for both blue and orange. I think that's what you got to do. I think you got to barrel roll to the left. Do it, Drew. Do it. Do it.
Do it. Come on, Drew. Can't be taking this long, man. Let's do this. Let's make
You
that
got
decision.
that expert handling. You bought it for a reason.
He does have expert handling.
Handle expertly.
No, come on. Put your hands on the handle and be an expert.
Do it.
Like trying. I don't want to say pace.
Oh,
But
he
there we go.
boosted.
What?
I mean, that's still. I mean, maybe he thinks
Right.
he's gonna lay into blue this turn because I mean, blue does have a strain,
Mm-hmm.
so probably can get him. Ooh, fit right in there with a 3 forward from Poe. I would assume he's gonna focus.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, Poe's about to get tapped here though too. So
Yeah. It looks like he opened foil, so he can't barrel roll out of it.
nope, you can't.
So you just commit. You gotta
You
focus.
you gotta
Hope that.
focus because the lock is aggressive, but also really bad idea because you're
Yeah.
gonna be rolling defense here and you don't want to die. You got a
Yeah.
68-point Poe Dameron in here, so take the focus. Probably want to shoot into Lumi because you could maybe kill her with ZZ,
Yeah.
but also,
Or
oh, Lumi can do Lumi things though. He can spend the force and make his shot not so hot.
Yeah, but I mean, if he target locks or takes focus, like the target lock would get him an APT, and I think that's what he's looking at. He's looking at those advanced proton torpedoes.
I know,
and
but
he's-
like, ugh, you have to
Because-
guarantee a kill, right?
yeah. Well, I mean, you could shoot Zori and ZZ at Lumi, so everybody just
Yeah, that's
piles
right.
into the
That's
one
true.
ship.
Zori just has a calculate as the. I don't. It's not enough for me to be convinced that Lumi would die, but
Yeah.
Lumi does not have CLTs.
Oh, look at he's doing it.
He's doing it. All right, folks.
Advanced proton torpedo.
Advanced proton torpedo. That is actually on the bingo card. Torpedo, I believe this should be
Well,
on there.
Get that Anakin shot out of the way first.
Just
one hit.
one die. What are they?
Evaded.
One die. Why? Oh, into the Y.
It was Zori. Yeah, Zori said no. All right.
Here we go.
Lumi range 1.
Here we go. Advanced proton torpedo here from Poe. Hoping that you can get Lumi off the board because Poe is just 2 away from half. It's a 34-point ship. Here is the roll. That's pretty good so far. Well, 2 hits eyeball. Sorry, I thought that was 4 hits.
Let's
I looked
see.
away.
Will Lumi change the dice?
Yeah. He does the crit change first. That's Drew changing his dice. Spending a lot.
It would actually be Lumi first, so Lumi can't turn anything down now.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yep.
Oh boy, Lumi is going to be
Spins the
taking hit crit. Blinded pilot. Well, she's a Jedi, so.
Yeah.
But that's half points on Luminaro and Dooley. One
What?
hole left.
You shoot
Sorry.
with ZZ up here, and then you shoot with Zori next, and hope you can save Poe that way. Oh, he's dedicating.
We're so dedicated over here.
But it went from blank to blank. So, do you have that on the bingo
Blank to
card?
blank. I might have taken that one off. I'll have to double
Yeah.
check the card here. Have it right. We do have a blank to blank still on there.
It's like the dial's fighting him, trying to shoot.
Here we go. Trying to kill Lumi. Just needs one. Just needs one to take that shot away. You really need it. So here is ZZ. Hit crits. Lumi with 2. Rolls
Got it.
2 evades. And now Drew is dealing with the high chance Poe takes 2 damage. But Zori is not. Zori is going to say, hey, how about an ion here?
I think she's out. Oh no, that's range 2.
She's just in, yeah. So 3 dice, but with a single mod here.
Yep.
Is that enough? Single calculate. Need some luck here. Need a decent roll. That is not... it might do it. Lumi dies. Lumi goes down. It was enough. It was just enough.
It was quite a gamble he took there, but
It paid off, man. I don't know about that. It worked out, but I was not sure about it.
let's see if the orange-blue squadron protector
You got to get those 3
punches
hits in.
back.
Now's the chance to punch hard into... He's going into Rose.
Yeah, I guess he's just trying to get rid of her. It's 2. That could do it, but Rose gets rerolls.
Rose does have a
and has
calculate and has rerolls, and Rose...
Doesn't need them.
Jesus.
Who needs mods?
Who needs mods, man?
Shooting range 1 into Poe. Ooh,
That is
oh,
2. You wanted
2.
3. You really wanted the 3. Poe is gonna roll. Watch him roll 2 of 8s. He rolls none.
No, that's half points on
That's
Poe.
half points. That is big for Scott. He still gets the half points that he really wanted to have with Luminara. He still gets it. So damage card on Poe. That makes it a 51-40 game. Scott in the lead by 11. With 19 minutes and change, just under 20 now left in the game. And Rose Tico just not going away.
Yep. I think we just see her 1 bank and do the coordinate again, but
yeah. Obi-Wan here is probably going to do a sloop. I don't know if do you expect anything else? A K-turn would make sense as well, but a sloop's shorter.
yeah,
So.
I would expect a sloop, and then we'll see Anakin do 1 or 2 straight and then boost in. The Torrents don't have a lot of good options.
They don't know. What a one forward might clear with blue.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think it. You'd at least would clear your strain too.
Yeah, the 1 forward will make it. The 1 bank, any 1 bank will not.
Yeah. So I would see it. I could see a 2 bank as the 2 banks blue on their dial, right? I think it is.
I don't think it is. I think it's a really
you know?
gross dial. I think it's a very terrible dial. So
if it is blue, so guys, don't help me out here. If it is blue on the torrent dial, then a 2 bank after the 1 forward from blue would work. I think. Gotta ditch those strains. Got those strains from Dedicated, if you're wondering.
looks like we're ready. Let us see.
Let's do this.
Oh, he still hasn't set the orange guy.
You play plenty of video games, right, Matt?
Yes, I do.
So you know the Call of Duty phrase, "Let's do this." You've heard that one before, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So
I like to quote Call of Duty a lot, like "Mission failed, we'll get them next time."
I've been playing recently Untitled Goose Game. It is very fun. You play a goose who's just being a turd. He's
I love
essentially pranking everybody in town. It is a hilariously fun game.
Was it made by Goose?
No, it was made by a studio called House.
Okay. So it looks like the 2 bank was blue because that strain is gone.
Okay.
Their dial has like 4 blue maneuvers on it, I think.
No, he did a 1 bank.
Oh, sorry. I got them flipped. Orange was the one behind. Orange did a 2 forward. He did a 1 bank. So maybe I'm still wrong. Probably I'm still wrong.
All right. So we got the coordination from Rose here. I don't know if she's decided who she's coordinating, but she got the calculate and the stress, so. Oh,
Blackberry Jam. You just described every goose I've ever met. They're all menaces.
A Poe target lock onto Obi. Makes me think that Poe is going to
sloop,
jump in there and try and.
The APT threat is gone though, so I'm actually going to cross it off the overlay. We do not have. You don't have to be so scared of Poe now, at least because those advanced torch are gone. Checking for Anakin's ability.
Yeah. Yep. We got a 2 hard there. You could boost. I would just focus. Yeah. I tried to say boost and.
Have we seen Zori take 2 actions besides the calculate?
It was all at the beginning. All that shenaniganery.
She hasn't really been close to anyone when they've done their actions to take advantage. But here it comes easy, turning back in. Probably just
focus rotate.
Focus rotate. Boost is way too aggressive.
I mean, he might want to get aggressive, you know.
But you won't be able to. I mean, you could boost rotate, right? But well, who would shoot at ZZ here? Nobody. Nobody. So I guess it doesn't matter. I would have just boost rotated then, I guess. Annie saying hello there. Although, sorry, Anakin saying, this is where the fun begins. Why did I couldn't? Why was it not in my brain for a second? I say it all the time. This is where the hello begins. Yeah, this is where the hello there begins.
Ooh, you might try to ionize Anakin there with Zori since he jumped in there. Poe, you boost and you barrel roll out of arc. Because you already have your target
He's
lock.
focusing.
Oh, he's
gonna
focusing
boost.
and boost. Oh, he's just, I choose violence.
Yeah, he's just going for it.
Yep.
But Obi is full force. Try spinning. That's a good hello there. Try spinning. That's where the fun begins. There you go. That's better. There's 2. There's the evade.
Blackberry Jam Studios. You've just described every goose I've ever met.
Yeah.
They be menaces.
That's a shield down. Zori Blizz taking damage. Unbelievable. Here we go.
We
With
get
Poe.
the range 1 from Poe. Gonna try and put the hurt in. Obi only has 3 calculates on defense, essentially.
And there's
Ooh.
not great, Bob. So...
He's got mods.
Oh, he has a lock. He has a lock. Oh, still not 4. That's 3 hits after spending the focus. Obi-Wan. That's just a shield. You know what? You're really happy with that, I think.
Yeah.
That's just a great result for Scott.
Oh, is he dedicating? He is being dedicated.
Oh my goodness. Oh, didn't work. And remember, guys, Scott used it correctly. Dedicated is only for blank results. You cannot use it on eyeball results. What's the fascination about Zori? Nothing. We're just joking because she keeps getting shot at and not taking damage.
He's going range 1 into Poe, presumably. I really think he should have boosted and barrel rolled. Taking
2.
no shots is...
Poe's already taken half, so just bonus damage, try to get him closer to dead, and he's taking 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, spending the focus now has hurt Drew.
But see if Zori can get that. He's got the shot. Range 3 at blue. He's only got 2 dice because of
the shot
the
to end all
strain.
shots. He's grabbed. There you go.
Yeah. Bend that focus.
There
Get
it
that
is.
focus
There's
right
2.
back.
Torrent rolls 2 blanks.
Ooh.
1 more for half, right? Because the Torrent is not taking damage yet. Are we going to see Dedicated again? Dedicated! Get that evade! Doesn't get it.
Nope.
So that is 2 damage into blue face down damage cards.
So
1 away from half.
Who do you shoot with the ion cannon? You have 3 shots. 3 different shots you can shoot
Well,
at.
you could land blue on the rock, right? If you ion blue.
Yeah.
And that would be pretty favorable.
It would get you half points.
Right.
But if you ionize Anakin, you could ensure that he's ionized forever.
That's true. We only have 12 and a half minutes left, too, so these are precious decisions to make.
Yeah. He's going after Anakin.
That's the decision. So it is going to be 4 on 3. Anakin has to take... he's going to have to roll... Let's see what Drew's roll is here. Drew, not good.
Not good, Bob.
That's horrible. So no matter what, you're not ionized and he rolls out of it. So if Drew rolled 4 hits with the ion cannon there, Anakin would have needed to take 2 uncanceled results for the ion.
So let me throw this out there. Say he didn't have expert handling and had targeting computer instead. He could have taken a target lock.
Yeah.
And would have had calculate lock. Which
I absolutely think that's the right call over expert handling, honestly. Yeah. But we can ask Drew about that. I always love to know because it's almost always something that I didn't think of. So why they chose one thing over the other.
Yeah.
They're the ones playing. But yeah, I think expert handling is just slightly worse than targeting computer in terms of which one to choose.
Yeah. And if if it was 1 point more, you could just take the marksmanship off of ZZ or something like that.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I think targeting computers, I think they're both 3 or maybe experts 2.
Targeting computer, I think, was 2 and 1 up to 3. And the only reason I can think that is because of these Y-Wings, which seems like an odd choice to me. I think it could have stayed at 2 because the Y-Wings seem a little overcosted.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm okay with that, though. Hopefully they don't get too cheap. Again, we're kind of approaching the spot of X-Wing where almost everything has double mods, and I'd like to try to get away from that. We can find ways to. So if it has to do with maybe making players' lists build a little differently so they can't unanimously give everyone double mods, I'm okay with that. So. But yeah, a Y-Wing being expensive is kind of funny. Like, it shouldn't be expensive.
Yeah. I mean, and we've seen like just recently, Catherine. She took four Y wings, even though they're just not super, maneuverable.
Yeah.
Like
Shout out to Catherine.
she has shown that just four of them in an ace is really scary. It was like I looked at that list and I was like, okay, glad I didn't play against that.
Yeah. Can you take target computer and engine upgrade? Probably, because engine upgrade's already on Zori, and I believe you just axe marksmanship if expert handling is a point less, like Matt said. So yes, that should work. All right, we've got.
Oh, I think he's meaning there's only one mod slot instead of two.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
That's right. Because expert is that a talent?
Yeah, it's a talent. That's right.
Oh,
That's the problem. Okay, I see it. See it with my eyes.
yeah.
But just another coordinate
But
here.
you could still do target. Oh, I guess you can. Is the calculate just...
Calculate has to be from an action added to your action bar by
I
a
see. Got it.
upgrade.
Yeah.
Just the one forward. That's odd. I would have thought
Well, he
a
could
one
boost
bank
here,
or
I
two
guess. But...
forward. Oh, that's what it was. He coordinated the boost. Gotcha. Don't know why, but he coordinated the boost.
Drew is a former top
Oh.
16 Worlds player as well. It's been a few years since he was
Oh.
in Worlds, but Drew's
But
pretty good.
I think I get it now. He coordinated the boost, which gave her a calculate because it was an action added by the thing. So she'll probably do a 2 hard next turn and then target lock, or when she activates and do a target lock.
Here we go with Lula or ZZ. Oh god, Lula. Lula last
Yeah.
night. ZZ tonight.
Focus
ZZ
boost.
slow. Focusing and doing the boosty boost down to the left. Ship left.
Then we'll see the 2 hard here. Yep. And then you
Good
target
call.
lock somebody. Probably Anakin. I don't know. But I mean, Obi's just as well. I mean, Obi's got one shield down, so it might be worth it just to target lock Obi. And
Does it
just
look like looks like Blue's gonna get away too? Not gonna have to worry about losing points on Blue.
Yeah.
That would be enough points for Drew to take the lead here, and there's only 7 minutes and 40 seconds left. So. Anakin.
What did he do that was red?
Anakin's clearing the lock. Bye-bye lock.
The target lock is red.
It is.
Yeah, and he used the ability to. Oh, I forgot.
Super good, right? I love it.
Gonna
I don't know if
try
he
and-
got out there. ZZ's out.
Gonna try and take out Rose.
Yeah.
But I mean, this just concentrates fire into Obi, especially if Poe 2 hards and.
That's true. Obi's also only 1 away from half. That's a lot of points. That's enough points.
Poe 2 bank.
Okay, you got the block you needed. Poe's not going to be participating in this engagement, so...
Yeah.
Here we go. Try to kill Rose. Try to get some points as a cushion, some insurance here for Scott.
This one,
oh
gonna do it, unless it's a direct.
And the way Rose has been rolling,
Yeah, spend that
has a
calculate.
and she's safe.
Yep.
Frustrating shots from Anakin tonight. Not a lot of blanks coming from Anakin.
Yep.
Here we go with Obi. Do you shoot range 2 into Rose? She's got no mods now. Just has a reroll. Here it is, range 2 into Rose.
She gets 2 rerolls because she's got 2 friendlies in the arc.
Oh. Damn. Oh, you're like, come on, man. Give me some paint.
I think that's what you do. You just don't roll. You don't spend it. You got to keep Obi above half. So you start. Yeah,
Here we
you
go
start with that
ZZ.
one.
2 on 3.
Just outside the bullseye, so marksmanship will not trigger.
Classic ZZ with marksmanship. Just staple that on her, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what everybody uses.
So absolutely.
Yeah, taking that shot on Obi. Range 2. Optics. Yep. And then probably get it back.
Oh
That's
no.
half.
Dedicated? No chance.
Yep.
There's no dedicated opportunity. So Obi-Wan taking half. And now Drew's up 67-51. Zori still is yet to shoot here.
he might still shoot range 1 at Anakin, because if you get that ion, get him out of the fight. I mean, you maximize your dice there. It's not a bad call. And Obi's already shot, so you're not worried about return fire. Oh, that's an ion.
Oh my god.
That's an ion.
No.
No, it's not. It's just 1 damage.
And it's face down. It's still not half either. That's huge. That is huge. 4 minutes, just under 5 actually left. And Rose has
no.
She does have a shot?
Oh,
she does.
have a she's got a friendly in the arc, I think, so she gets 1 reroll.
Just 1 so far. She gets 1 reroll here, trying to get for 2. That's just 1. Should be okay, Annie. Rolls
He's
that evade. Oh boy. Okay, so
how are we looking at points?
we are 16-point lead for Drew right now, but Poe Dameron is 1 hole. And we have an Anakin that is... Sorry, guys. Let me fix the overlay. Anakin is 1 away from half. He has taken a damage. And Obi has been halved. So I still like Scott's chances here. But you Drew fans out there, those of you that bet on Drew, he has a good chance of just securing this victory here. But he has to keep Poe alive.
Yeah.
But it's going to be hard to shoot Poe here.
Yep.
So
I think this turn... Drew has to focus on Obi. Has to maybe with Zori, do a turn to try and get the ion on Obi, and then ZZ do a 2-bank towards where Obi is now, and just focus rotate, and then Poe does it too hard, and then I don't know what. I mean, the Torrents are probably just going to do. I think they have a 2K, but is that really?
just reminding them of the time in case they don't know. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left now. This looks like it's going to be the last round because we only have a couple of dials set.
Yep.
Can you imagine this game? I cannot imagine this game at this pace rolling dice every round.
Yeah, I mean, and that's one thing that I'm thinking. Just the every round where you set the dials and then you roll and then you're like, man, I don't know.
But also just like the amount of time it would take. It's just so precious here, right? Like the game would have been over here with that last round. Would have felt bad for Scott, but I don't know what lane does Scott have to win here. Getting Rose would be enough.
If he can kill Rose, yeah. If he can use Obi and Anakin to kill Rose, he puts him back in the lead. But like we were saying, it's like if you can kill Obi,
Obi's got 2 hull and full force. So it's not going to be the easiest task.
Yeah.
Especially Zari is, she doesn't have a lethal weapon out the side. I mean, it can still deal damage, but the Ion is only a guaranteed 1.
Yeah, but it's only got to do 1 if Poe and ZZ can do the other one. It's going to be a tight one.
It is going to be a tight one.
Got to be the last round at this point. We're under
2 minutes. Yes, sir. Here we go. They're ready. System phase reposition from Anakin? Will we see anything? No.
Nope. Just the 3 Ks.
Get the Ks. There they are. I like the symmetry of that. You see where they are?
Yeah.
That's kind of fun. Rose.
1 bank from Rose. Maybe block a Talon roll to the right if he's going for that. Just going to focus.
Just taking a focus.
Try and stay alive. Yeah, because she can't coordinate anybody.
I would hope that Anakin did a K turn here.
Obi turning out.
3 damage needed to get half on Zori. Doesn't look super likely, and Zori gets blocked.
Yeah. Look at that stress, but I guess it doesn't really matter.
Oh, boy.
Oh. Focus. Just focus.
Yeah, just focus.
Light him up. Got that marksmanship finally.
Yeah, and Poe's gonna come in and
and
man.
he gave Zori an action because Zori using Zori's ability.
That's not gonna give you an opportunity to shoot Rose here.
Nope.
So now what? Do you try to kill Poe? Do you boost forward?
I think killing Poe is a...
Anakin does have Predator.
Yeah,
he's gonna sit there with the focus though.
Yeah, because if Poe does it too hard, he should be pretty. No, he won't.
But
be
he
the
could
whole
just get
time.
out of it too, though. If he was, he'd just get out of it. Wow. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Focus and boost to the left. That way you're probably only taking a shot from blue. Unmodified. Do it. Focus and the boost. Yep. And then just pray.
You could get a blank out from ZZ, I guess. I mean, there's a start. There's two.
Yeah.
ZZ has a focus here. It's not likely.
Yep.
There's
and
two.
now you just give her another focus. That way there's literally, you can only, let's see, the only bad roll is double. Oh, I mean, that
for
still
funsies.
works. Yeah. All right. Let's see if Zori can ionize.
Not in range, yeah.
Maybe a forward arc. Got it there.
Range 3 obstructed. This is it. This is the last.
Well, you got a ZZ shot on.
But I just mean this is like the last engagement.
Yeah. Nothing.
Like, absolutely nothing. Man, that K turn from Anakin would have been, with his ability, taking action would have been really good.
All right, shooting with ZZ, range 1 into Obi.
This is.
Oh.
How does it have optics?
See, you should have
But
taken
didn't
both
take
focuses.
the. You're right. Oh my god. It could
That's
still
it.
be. It could still be.
Killed him.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, and
Yep.
that's absolutely the game. The torrent would have been the only prayer, but that would be it.
He does have a shot with both torrents.
Does he? Into Poe though.
Well, he's got the blue into Poe here.
It's
And
still not
then
enough.
red-
Poe's not worth that many points.
Oh, is he not?
No, he's not. He's
Okay.
not worth like 50 points, or he need 43 points. I think that is it. We'll just talk to the players really quick. If you want to jump down with me there, Matt.
Yeah.
ZZ is gonna die. There's nothing that ZZ can do. That was
It doesn't
insane.
die. That's the thing of ZZ.
Yeah. I
Like, I
Oh,
was just
man.
You can blame me, Scott, because I told him to swap out Lulo for ZZ last night. So.
no, dude. Nick. Even if I didn't talk to you about it, I would. I looked
I
at it
think
and I
you
was
probably
like,
would have done it anyways.
I think I would have done it anyways. Absolutely. There's no question at that.
blame
Wow.
you, Nick, because you put me on the side I always lose on.
Well, I'll never do that again. I promise. I guarantee. You play on our stream next time, league or not, it'll be on the right side.
I have
That
like
was
a
a close game,
66%
guys.
win rate on blue side.
Nick? How close was it? I have no idea what the points were.
So you won, Drew, 93-51. It was a 16-point lead up until you killed Obi-Wan.
Wow.
So wow. So
Did you see? I got the redeemed Drew in
there. Scott, yes, you did. You got the redeemed Drew there, Scott. Man, the K turn from Anakin there on Rose would have been juicy. I was like, he's either Talon rolling or K turning, but the Talon roll made sense if Rose, or
Should've
you know.
boosted.
Yeah, I think the boosting definitely
But
might have.
I
It
really
would have put more
thought
pressure
was
on.
just come in here and just kill me and just be like, yo, trading you for Anakin.
Yep, and Poe's worth way more than Anakin, isn't that correct? Right? Yeah, with Predator, he's like
Poe is worth, he's worth
Poe's
15
worth like
more.
yeah, 15 more points. Absolutely.
Yeah, no, it came down to needing to get that last one on Poe, but because of where everything was facing, it was the
Man.
hardest task. So
I guess I do have one shot on Poe.
yeah,
You do, and watch me blank out here, and you win. Yep, here it comes. You got the one.
you gotta focus, don't you?
I do. I got.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
naturally.
Fades for Poe.
Yeah,
Wow,
I gotta
of
say
course.
on the 2 dice rolls for defense from Drew, there were exceptional rolls.
Yep. The finest of rolls.
So, Nick, how do you feel about mac and cheese?
Uh
You just got somebody asking if you want some.
oh, that's
dude.
my girlfriend in the kitchen right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
She said, "Hey Nick," and I said, "Sup," and she said he's ignoring me, which I didn't. I'm okay. No, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks.
I just muted myself to ask Sherry if we can have dinner.
Hey,
That's amazing.
what's up?
Great.
Sorry, we got Mitch. What's up, Mitch?
Mitch!
You wanted mac and cheese. And
I said no, thank you.
Oh.
Thank you though.
Go get him.
Oh, kitty time.
Go get him. You
But anyways, guys, that was very entertaining. Well played. thanks for playing, guys. And yeah, I don't know if there's anything else you guys wanted to shout out about the game.
I want to thank Deslin for doing this. I would not have been the one, Nick, to suggest playing because I'm on the overtime list delivering all those fake ballots. And it's literally because of Deslin and you that I was able to come on in and do this. So thank you both so much.
Yeah, man, it's good to have you play, and it's both of you guys know what you're doing, so it's always nice to stream those kinds of games.
Oh, I'm so glad you couldn't hear our commentary because I felt not like that at all.
Well, it's important that we give you that privacy because
Oh.
it's
Well,
yeah.
I'm not saying the other person's
Yeah.
going to win the entire
Yeah.
game.
Yep. I
Yeah.
turned into that guy. I'm so sorry, Deslin.
Yes.
I'm so
I
sorry.
was also that guy.
I will say though,
did no
guys,
damage.
I will say though, guys, this is no shot against either of you, but if at the way that we were playing, if we had been rolling dice for initiative every single turn, this game would have ended like 3 turns too early. So it's
True.
I will
Yeah.
so yeah.
second player half the time, which would have
Yep.
benefited me greatly.
Yeah,
There's
yes,
two
it would.
sides of the coin, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right,
Absolutely.
you guys. Matt, if you want to jump back up with me, both of you guys have a good night. Thanks for playing.
Thank you
Good
so
luck
much.
the rest of the way.
Later.
Have a good night, gentlemen. Thanks, Deslin, for the game. Thank you so much.
Thanks for playing.